Here's that sweetheart of mine. Hey, Danny. Mm-hmm. That you are. Okay, let's wrap up things in Cleveland. Might need to give guys a day off here. Yep. Go with that.
Live from Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Cleveland Guardians. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Well, Singy's trying to match the stellar performance by yesterday's starter. Looking forward to seeing what he's got today.
His teammate was lights out, Boog, in total command all game long. If he brings that same intensity again, these hitters are in for a long day.
I can't do much better.
First pitch coming your way next. And on the mound for Cleveland in this one, Gavin Williams. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boog, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And we're underway in Cleveland.
Yeah, that one just caught the corner there. Even up at a strike and a ball and a strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Simpson wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned.
No, it was a challenge, but it worked out. So.
But 2-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Got the express there.
Popped in the air. Left field. 1 down.
Batting second, third base.
All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Junior Caminero, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that one hammered. Carrying well.
There you go. Number 6.
He'll circle the bases, and the Rays take the lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
1 down. Lau at the plate. 4 for 7 in this series, so he's been good.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Just underway here in Cleveland. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, I didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swings through that one.
Yeah, a little jumpy there.
Really good hard bite.
But that's okay.
Ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution.
Oh, he can't squeeze it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. The Rays kick off the scoring with a solo bomb.
That's all I get. I mean,
nothing lead.
that's really more than what I can ask. I know I can't force people to be here, but I really appreciate those that do want to come
on the mound for Tampa
and hang
Bay
out.
in this one. Shane McClanahan. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you needed a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One, 2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I'll at least be able to stream more than just twice this week. So, got easier schedule.
A ball and 2 strikes. Sugar Shane notches the strikeout.
Batting second, first base.
Here's the Guardians lineup now. 1 point of concern hitting
Hey,
that
Yoko.
2-hole, Kyle Mansardo.
Well, you see the batting average there, not pretty, and the on-base percentage has followed. It's a bit uglier, under 300. When that's the way it's going, I got to imagine it's tough for his manager to pencil him into the lineup. But he's also one of those guys that you need. You know that he's one swing away from breaking out. Sometimes.
Oh, now this is drilled to center, way back there.
Pardon the interruption. But they won 6-3 against the Marlins today, so they took 2 out of 3.
Run number 5 on the season, and it ties it up. It's 1-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
I gave him a batting practice fastball there.
Bo Naylor at the plate now.
He's been showing off some pop lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
And a foul ball. Naylor with a homer in his last game. Here's the 0-1.
No!
On the ground, and it goes just foul.
I know I'm a couple weeks behind in the schedule, but like I said, I'm probably just going to keep getting further behind because like I said, what my schedule is and work schedule, what it is anyway. And,
that's foul off
but
to
hey,
the right side, keeps the AB
I'm having fun when I do stream, so which is more than I can say about this time last year.
Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Rips one to left. That's a base hit.
And if it takes me a couple extra months to finish the season, it's okay.
Wow, he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
George Valera digs in for the Guardians.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Tied up here in the early going.
It is very possible.
Swing and a miss.
I would love to do that.
Base hit, center field. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away.
I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
But I would definitely like to.
Now at the plate, C.J. Pappas.
I do have a P&G that I can use.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
So we can at least do that.
2 on, 1 out. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this.
Yeah, I actually ended up with, I know it doesn't seem like much, but I actually ended up with about 15 minutes of overtime this week. So,
The 0-2.
I can't even remember the last time I got overtime from a schedule.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Mm-hmm. But having a full 40 hours in a week is...
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the rubber match of this 3-game series.
That's a name and a half.
Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it. Didn't see
Hi, Matt.
around the zone. Here's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. So they still got both their challenges.
Hey, Rexy.
2-2 now. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Brian Rocchio next to bat for Cleveland.
I didn't see stingers here, too.
That ball is foul. And the
Hope everybody's having a good weekend.
Building. Payoff pitch. He fouls it off. We'll do it again.
Yeah, actually not quite everybody. Suki's missing. But she may be busy.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Simpson moving under it. Brings it in.
Batting 6th, second baseman, Brian.
2 outs, runners at first and second. Here's Brian Rocchio, the switch hitter batting right.
Danny did.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. And a count 1-2. Stays alive.
Am I going to get out of this with the score tied here or not? Make me use a lot of pitches.
1-2 here. To the right side, Lux.
And the answer is yes.
And they limit the damage. Solo shot for the Guardians this inning. All even now at 1-1.
That's already more offense than what I had in the other game. So I had 1 run, but they didn't have anything. So it being tied is more than the other day.
Here in Cleveland, top of the second. So the Tampa Bay Rays have had an outstanding start to the season. Only a few weeks in, but so far they're every bit as good as expected, Singy.
We've gotten the opportunity to just see how confident this ball club is, and everyone knew coming in they were going to be a good team, and sometimes teams can struggle under those lofty expectations, but not these guys so far. You can see the swagger, and on top of it, they're producing the results to back it up.
And while it's still early, we're definitely getting glimpses of just how good they can be.
He's got
first, 1 out.
Got it going for him right now.
Here's Gavin Lux to hit. 1 run batted in yesterday, their only run of the game. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well.
Whoa. Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
Right fielder, Jake Fraley.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Jake Fraley.
And that's on his YouTube channel. So. Which actually has a different name than what you see here for Twitch.
and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Brings it in for the third out.
I thought it was different.
Here. We go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Bottom half of inning number 2, stepping up for the Guardians.
How much I haven't paid attention to it. Of course, all my VODs are getting uploaded to my YouTube channel, so.
And a big swing and a miss. In the air, right field. Fraley takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Batting 8th, right fielder, Chase.
So up next, Chase DeLauder. DeLauder turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments. He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Hammer, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
David Fry digs in for the Guardians. Man at first, 1 away. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Pulled him there.
Change up to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
I think like 4.5 games maybe.
Now. Got him swinging. 2 out.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Now here's Nolan Jones. Led off the game with a strikeout.
This mascot does not match.
Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second.
Got him.
Out there. And the inning is over.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers.
Hey, bro. Kim busts the doors down offensively every time. Yeah, caught stealings have been hard to come by. But hey, I got one there.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Yeah, and they're, like I said, they're starting to turn things around. So I think I saw they're above 500 now.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got him. 1 up, 1 down.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially With 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Nick Fortes stands in now and watches strike 1. The 0-1. This one in the air, center field. And that quickly 2 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Chandler Simpson digs in now. Fly to left his first time.
Yeah, they got healthy and they're starting to play better, so all good for them right now.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Check swing, but he went too far. 0-2.
That's a new one.
On the ground, right side. Oh, look at the stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he
I've never
gets
seen that one before.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Oh, it's a...
High fly ball, right field. Fraley settles under it. 1 away.
See if I can have a quick 1-2-3 inning here.
Up next for the
Kind of level out that pitch count
And
some.
up next for Cleveland, Kyle Mansardo.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. 2 down.
Up next.
Yeah, I caught it.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through.
Looks like it's a dolphin.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball, low.
Right through there for a strike.
Oh, I wish it was closer.
And Sugar Shane McClanahan gets his second strikeout of the game. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. With 3 complete, we're tied at 1 apiece. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Well, these Rays, as this game goes on, have to be more
I'm glad
disciplined
you
at
want
the
to
plate.
catch me in your
many of their
arms.
outs have come
So.
from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Had him out front for strike 3.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone.
Thank you for the gift of the Yoko Stinger.
Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And now it's Brandon Lau.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That's the ball.
Lau with some impressive production lately.
Wow, the fact that you've given 27 gift subs here,
unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Hey!
The 2-1. Swings here and blasts one left field. That one carrying, and it one-hops the wall. The relay not going to get him. He's in there.
Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
1 out, runner at second. Yandy Diaz now.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
That clips the corner.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield,
absolutely, I'll take a double.
The base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
High fly ball lifted into air right field. And there are 2 outs.
I got under that one too much.
Up next for Tampa Bay, center fielder Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins next to hit for the Rays. Grounded out his first time.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Just missed. Man at second. That one's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I'm going to do my best to. No, so welcome back, Rexy.
Man on second, 2 down.
Oh.
And now it's filled up. Gavin Lux in the on-deck circle, hoping to get
Wow.
a chance to make a big
560
impact.
average with runners in scoring position. That's crazy.
And a payoff pitch.
Did he go?
Mullins
Ball 4.
checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. That's ball 4. He walked him.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And now
That
it's
one could have
Gavin
gone
Lux.
either way.
He's 0 for 1.
Actually, I was kind of surprised they didn't challenge that, but
Close
No,
one
that's a
doesn't
ball.
get the call. Ball 1.
yeah, that was kind of
Pretty good pitch
just
there
enough.
to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
2 on, 2 outs. In the air, left
There we
field.
go.
Can't reach it.
That
This should
should-
score at least 1. 1 runs in. The relay to the plate.
Okay.
Tag save. It's 3-1.
Well, this game is tied no more. Big time swing
Oh,
of the
yeah.
bat to drive in 2. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
The throw was up the line just enough.
So runner at second, 2 down. Jake Fraley next to hit for the Rays. He's 0 for 1. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
Ouch.
Take it, mate.
Up next for Tampa Bay, shortstop.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Taylor Walls. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Check swing went around. No balls, 2 strikes. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Yeah, but I swung. So the swing trumps the being hit by it.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Oh.
The Rays trying to break this one open. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a pop-up.
Oh, I just missed that one.
And that is that.
But I have a lead. Again.
But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back here in Cleveland. Well, an excellent outing last game and locked in again today, Siggy.
Yeah, and what a weapon for this team. He's really keeping these hitters guessing. You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
In the air, right field. Fraley has a beat on
Gonna
it.
get there.
And
Yes.
there's 1 down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Fielder, CJ Kaysen.
It was a little rough out of the gates, but he's settled in now.
Here's the left fielder, CJ Kaysen. This one in the air, right field. And it gets into the seats. The Rays
It's gone
by
foul.
2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Out of here.
They were all premature with that call, but they got it.
And they cut into the deficit.
So, 3-2. This looks like a no lead is safe kind of game.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
1 down. Here's the second baseman, Brian Rocchio. Grounded out his first time up. Line to right center field. That's a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
the shortstop, Gabriel Arias. Flied to right his first time. That one finds the corner.
Good job on getting second, Yoko.
Swings through that.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Now, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Tying run is at first as the Rays try and punch back down a run. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Fraley really on his horse for it. Runs over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
I'm sure he's happy with the automatic double, but you know he's wondering if it cost him an RBI right there. He put a great swing on it, drove it well, but a little bit of bad luck on the bounce. So now we'll see if they can get another 2-out hit and possibly drive in a pair.
Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, David Fry.
Yeah, I did.
Down on strikes his first time through. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges.
Sometimes I wonder.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Ripped to right. And that ends the inning.
Dodged the bullet there.
The Guardians a bit closer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Rays, Nick Fortes.
Whoa.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 2.
If you look here on the scoreboard up, you should be able to see them.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient.
The video blurred up here should show you what they are.
Driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Gavin Williams out of the game. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, number 63.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Chandler Simpson next to hit for the Rays.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Oh,
nibbling too much.
Ball 1. He's someone you really want to keep off the bases, Chris. He has the most stolen bases in the league.
Oh.
Fortes on at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss as he was late.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner around second, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now the number 2 hitter, Junior Caminero. He's already homered here in this one.
Oh.
Sliced hard but foul.
Oh, goodness knows.
Runners at the corners, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Runner on the go. Got him swinging. No throw, safe at second.
Up next for Tampa Bay, first baseman Brandon Lau.
I'll trade the strikeout for a stolen base.
Runners at second and third and 1 out. And the batter now, Brandon Lau. Golden opportunity right here.
Well, they may walk him regardless.
And there's a strike.
Really good job in
Gonna
this
pitch
spot
to him,
to
looks
get
like.
ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And a foul.
And keeps me out of the double play for now.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here. Oh, 0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Yeah.
He's got it. Runner tagging from third. He scores on the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
Junior hit it, solo shot.
Well, I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Yandy Diaz. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Man at second. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center.
They can't take care of his offer.
The run scores from second, and they take a 3-run lead. Not in time. He's safe.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Cedric Mullins getting ready to hit.
Oh.
Man on second, 2 down.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And another ball.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game.
Did I run them out of challenges?
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Gavin Lux.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
I don't think I've run him out of challenges, but
Fouled off.
way ahead of that one.
Diaz on second. Mullins on at first with 2 down. And a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Two on, 2 outs. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. They limit the damage here.
Added to my
Last
lead,
half
though.
of the 5th coming up. It's the Rays 5 and the Guardians 2. You're watching Tampa Bay Rays baseball on The Show, Florida. Back now at Progressive Field. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Nolan Jones digs in for the Guardians. There's a strike.
You know, these Guardians, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
That's the ball.
The 2-1. Just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
The 3-1. Fastball for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the air, left field. Simpson makes his way towards it. Makes the catch. 1 down.
Up next for the Guardians. First
And here
baseman,
is Kyle Manzardo. He's already homered in this game. All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam!
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Nice grab. To first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Let me see, the left field wall here, I think the only thing taller than it is the green monster.
2 down, bases empty. Stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor. 1 for 2 with a 2-run single back in the first. And Naylor swings through that one.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Up and in. Now 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Two down, nobody on. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Guardians go down 1-2-3. They trail at 5-2. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Eric Zabrowski.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than one per inning.
And now the right fielder, Jake Fraley.
Pitch that Metric.
Well, these Rays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit
and I see
7 line
Yasuki
drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering
snuck in on me.
consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
How's your weekend been, Suki? Oh, that's always fun.
0-2. Lined into left center, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count.
Yep.
Too good of a pitch
Now
to
everybody's
hit right
here.
there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls.
Up.
Mm-hmm.
Now the 0-1. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The weekends definitely can be stressful, but I've had an easy one, all things considering.
Step off, throw to first.
No, he's in there,
Fraley back on a dive.
But I do have ads coming up here pretty quickly, so be ready for station ID here.
In the air, right field, DeLauder. Moving under this one. And there's one away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, catcher Nick Fortes.
One out man at first. Nick Fortes now at the plate. Step off throw to first. Fraley dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off.
I think the base runner was trying to catch him off guard, perhaps looking to steal right away, and wasn't ready to get back to first. Nice pickoff move by the pitcher.
That's not what I wanted to have happen. Okay, and pick things back up here. Thank you, Danny.
Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top.
Yeah, I could have challenged that.
Fought off foul. That one almost got him.
Oh,
I worked it full.
This one in the air right field.
And I'm going to get extra bases out of this.
Trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. The relay throw, but he's in there easily.
There you go, Nick. Good job.
Next for Tampa Bay, left fielder Chandler Simpson.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Eric Sabrowski is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching
New
for the
arm out of the
Guardians.
bullpen, Tim Herron.
Number 29.
This southpaw's been really good against
Especially
left-handed
taking it the
hitters.
other way.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Chandler Simpson.
oh,
Man at second.
that's a ball.
There's the strike. Slice the other way and foul. Runner at second, 2 down. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. The throw to first, and that'll do it. One left for Tampa. They're still out in front, 5-2. Here in Cleveland, well, we go bottom 6. George Valera digs in for the
Let me see if I
Guardians.
can get Shane through one more inning here.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Guardians.
Now the left fielder, C.J. Papis.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Yeah. It looks like an inflatable.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Next offering is fouled back. Valera gets his lead at first with nobody out. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
I need Shane to fight his way through this here.
Brian Rocchio, 1 for 2.
See him through at least this inning here. Then let the bullpen take it the rest of the way.
The 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch.
He wasn't going to hit that with anything.
Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Digging in, Gabriel Arias.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Not the umpire's fault the previous batter swung at a bad pitch.
That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges.
Plenty
left
of his own caught there. See you later, Sicky.
And a foul ball.
Yo, that's a ball.
A changeup missing. Ball 2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Guardians
good 6 innings there.
And the deficit remains 5-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Sean Armstrong. He last pitched 2 days ago. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Have Brooks Whaley come in to pitch the 7th.
The 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Knocked on the ground softly to short. Tosses to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Up next for Tampa Bay, first baseman Brandon Lau.
So digging in, Brandon Lau. Close one doesn't get the call. And that is
caught
ball
it.
1. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
And that one did find the strike zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Here's a 2-2.
That wasn't close.
Payoff pitch. And that one is inside, and it's ball 4.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Yandy Diaz.
Now it's the DH, Yandy Diaz. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. The 0-2.
Ball.
Lau over at first with one away. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. 2 away now.
Up next for Tampa Bay, center fielder Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins next to hit for the Rays. And that misses. And it's 1-0. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it
And that runs them out.
No challenges left for them now. Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Rays strand just the one, and it remains 5-2.
All right, let's see if bullpen can hold the lead for me.
Here to start the bottom of the 7th, Brooks Raley.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Chase DeLauder digs in for the Guardians.
You have a good night, Matt.
The 1-0. And there's a foul ball. This one in the air, right field. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Stays alive.
Whoa.
And now it's like we're listening to a radio broadcast.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now one away.
Up next for the Guardians, designated hitter, David.
At the plate, David Fry. That one ripped, but foul. Yeah, that's fouled off. The Rays leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2.
Whoa.
Just missed, I think. You just missed.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Got him swinging.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
So back to the top of the order. Stepping in, Nolan Jones. Two down, nobody on. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side of the 7th. It's
Okay,
the Rays 5
welcome back.
and the Guardians 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Matt Festa.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading off, Gavin Lux.
And walking the line.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, right fielder Jake Fraley.
Now it's the right fielder, Jake Fraley. in there for strike one. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Cade Smith, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up.
I can definitely understand that one.
Goes 6'1", 33 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Yep. All right. You enjoy that.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Runner on at first with one gone. Taylor Walls, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And the 0-1. High fly ball, right field. DeLauder gets under it. And there's 2 down. Throw sails over his head at first.
Up next for Tampa Bay, catcher Nick Fortes.
Nick Fortes next to hit for the Rays. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Late with the swing there. Runner takes off. Out towards right center field. Valera on his way over. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rays 5 and the Guardians 2. On to the bottom of the 8th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, slow.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
And a foul ball. Ripped to short. Slings to first.
No problem with that one.
Is out here in the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 3. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Guardians, center fielder.
And up next for Cleveland, George Valera. Foul ball there.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across, because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
And the 0-1. Slashed foul down the right side.
At least I hope he will be.
Naylor leads off first with 1 away.
Nope, that's inside.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's the left fielder, C.J. Kafis. This one's smoked on its way out of here.
Yeah, this just got a little more interesting.
Another homer. His second home run of the game. And just like that, they're within a run. These fans are really excited right now.
Two homers, and the latest one brings them back into striking distance, Boog. Only down a run now, and they're riding momentum here in the final stretch.
Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Here's a 1-2. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field.
Just up by 1
And
there.
that's
So
the inning.
I will survive that.
Cleveland with a pair on this blast. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Cade Smith.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Chandler Simpson. Be expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass.
It's good speed at the top
look at
of the
that
order.
fell
You wanna
over
get
there.
it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
The 0-1. And he swings through that one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. So a man at first. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-2 now. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Lau, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
That's ripped into the outfield. And he can't make the play.
Well, that should be an error.
Turn at second, heads for third. Tag, got him. Aggressive base running there, trying to take advantage of the defense, but he's out at third.
Ooh, that's just a terrible decision to go for third right there. I mean, he was posed by a lot, not even close. You've got to be a little smarter than that on the base paths.
It wasn't that bad of a bad idea.
Yandy Diaz digs in now. Just missed. 1-1 now. Fastball for a strike. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout.
Yeah.
And that is the inning.
One run's going to decide this thing.
They needed 5-4.
Yeah, 7, 8, and 9 coming up for them, so hopefully I could get them 1, 2, 3.
Now pitching for
We're
Tampa
back,
Bay.
and on the mound is the
22,
closer, Griffin Jacks.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
That's in for a strike. One-run game, bottom 9. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And he grounds one to the right side. Sends it to first. One out, bottom of the 9th.
4-3 ground
If you
out.
want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Chase DeLauder digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Now only one out remaining.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in a ball game like this, positioned perfectly.
Hitter, David.
So it's their last
Kind of
chance.
surprised
in
I
this
didn't hit
one.
the bag
Now
there.
it's the Guardians DH, David Fry. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Tap foul at the plate.
That's the ball.
I want to give it everything.
They're down to their final strike. That's off the inside corner, and the count is 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Got it!
That's
And
gonna do
the
it.
ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Yep, and I won myself a series again, so keeping that streak going as well. Yeah. Yeah, it moves me up to 24-6, so I'm playing 800 ball right now. I got a 5.5 game lead now. So I'm taking the control of things here, so. Bets aren't folding on this one. I got a grasp on it too. But that is going to do it for me today. I'm going to see if there's anybody we can raid out to. Just a moment here. Let's raid out to Minty Mew. She's playing some Revelations Persona. So I'll go ahead and copy that raid message, and I will see you tomorrow evening. I'm gonna get some. I've got a hair appointment tomorrow. Get some highlights put in my hair, and then hopefully I'll, depending on what time I get done with that, I'll be able to stream tomorrow evening. So, and I will be playing it's gonna be first game in May. So. We'll be playing the Giants back at Tropicana Field. So, thank you for hanging out, and I will see you again soon. Love you guys.